Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Chris here from Might Be Famous. Today we are going to be going over the Dean Evo. This has been a guitar that's been part of my collection for a very long time now. I've done a lot of upgrades to it. Right before we get into it, be sure to subscribe if you haven't, like the video, and hit that bell notification if you enjoy these videos. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the Dean Evo is, in my opinion, a great guitar for a beginner who maybe doesn't mind learning how to fix the guitar up a bit, or who's willing to take it to somebody to set it up for you for the first time. Or at least that was my experience. So out of the box, it was not playable for me. I got a lot of fret buzz. I got these weird, just kind of notes that were ringing off the guitar, and just a number of different, issues that could have been solved from a good setup. So what I went ahead and did, I just figured it all out on my own. The first thing I did was the frets. I was getting some fret buzz, so I took a nice flat piece of wood, put some sandpaper on it, and I just sanded down these frets. That immediately made the guitar sound much better. And then I upgraded the nut to a bone nut. It came with a plastic nut on here. That lasted a few years. I was changing some strings and it just fell right off. So these are really easy to put on. In fact, they're very inexpensive to buy as well. And so all I did, since the nut was already off, I just put like a couple little spots of glue, put the nut on, and then put the strings on, tightened them down so it would dry nicely. And that was it. There wasn't much to it. One nice thing though about upgrading to a bone nut is it really kind of helps your tone. It gives you a little bit more, in my opinion, like chiminess to when you're playing. And I definitely hear the difference, and I feel like you would too. So that was a nice cheap upgrade to the guitar. The other thing to kind of point out is that it is kind of like a Gibson style, but it does feel a lot better in my opinion. But with one exception, kind of looking at this, some people might expect it to be a one piece. It is a bolt-on neck. They did a nice job with it, and the back, it doesn't have much finish on it. The fretboard is nice. It feels really good when I play it, but that's obviously going to change from player to player. So I always recommend, when choosing a guitar, if you can play it at a local shop, definitely jump in to your local shop, see if they have one, play on one, see how it feels, and see if it's something that fits your taste and your style. That's really important when choosing a guitar. Another thing I'll point out is that these tuning pegs were not amazing when I bought the guitar, so I upgraded to some locking tuners on here. So you can see that I added those as well. Another real easy upgrade to do, and something that's going to help your guitar stay in tune, and definitely worth the investment. I feel like most budget guitars, especially in this price range, are not going to have the best tuning pegs or tuning keys. So I always upgrade these when I can. So that, just a few, like taking off the nuts and some screws, and then you're able to install it. I did do a video showing how to do that. So if you do need help, take a look at that video, check it out, and it'll walk you through everything. Another thing to kind of point out here is the input jack. I had some trouble with this. I've read on some forums, some other people having trouble with it. Again, super easy fix. all you really need to do is solder 2 wires and then tighten everything down. I ended up getting a new plate for this, and since putting in this new plate, I haven't had any trouble whatsoever. And so probably noticing a theme. Great guitar, feels amazing. Once I do the upgrades, I'm not having any issues going forward. And if you're somebody who wants to learn how to customize a guitar, how to, you know, change out these things which are very easy to do, and then maybe go on to some upgrades that may be a little harder, such as, you know, the pickups and the pots and those sorts of things, this would be a great guitar to do it on. It's not super expensive and it feels amazing. So this is probably one of my favorite guitars to play on in terms of feel. It feels great. The contours on the back. There's not a contour on the back at all, but it does mold and feel really great against my body here. So when I'm playing, I do enjoy it a lot. 3-way switch down here. So you got, you know, bridge position, both pickups, and then your neck position. These have humbucker pickups, obviously, and other than that, I think we've gone over the whole guitar. You know, these little buttons, not a big deal to upgrade as well. I added some locking tuners, or not locking tuners, some strap locks. I would definitely recommend checking this out. Again, if you're a beginner, it's a great guitar for you, but you are gonna likely need some setup, or if not, you know, maybe watch some YouTube videos on the setup, on how to set up a guitar yourself. Another great option is if you are buying these used, someone may have already done the work for you. It might be perfect. And again, if you're looking for a guitar to upgrade, maybe to learn on, I feel like this is a great guitar for you to start learning on, to start building things onto it and upgrading. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was the Dean Evo, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.